What is going on, Breadwinners? It is your main man here, HummusThunder, bringing you guys another brand new video. And in today's video, we'll be taking a look at the leveling system of Modern Warfare. More importantly, we are going to look at the fastest ways to level up. This method applies to both your account XP as well as your XP for your weapons. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. Now, one of the first things that you guys might tell me is, shouldn't I use the Mo Money weapon perk for more XP? And to this person, I'd say go try that and see how much it actually helps. Mo Money only gives a measly 20 bonus XP for every headshot that using Mo Money takes up one of your attachment slots, so it isn't very feasible to run it because there's much better options that you can put on your gun besides Mo Money. I would only use it if you're trying to scrape by as much XP as possible, as in every single piece of XP matters, but after watching this video, taking everything into account, do not use Mo Money. It really isn't that feasible. So in Modern Warfare, I'm a level 155. I reached that level about a few days after release, so I've been playing the game for a pretty long time and I have a great idea as to what gets you more XP. Now, I could tell you that challenges are how you get XP, and everyone knows that challenges are the best way to get a bulk ton of XP, right? But what people don't tell you is the way to play to get more XP. So in this video, I'll talk about a few ways that you can change your playstyle to get the most XP possible. So starting with the game modes in the game, I strongly recommend playing 10v10 or ground war modes. This is not only due to the amount of large players, but it's also very helpful for the other methods that I'll talk about real soon. The first thing that I want to talk about is the perks. This will make it a lot easier for you to get kill streaks and to maintain a good KD in the game as well, because at the end of the day, kills are what gets you XP, and excelling in the game will help you get more XP. So for the perks, 10v10 specifically, I'd recommend EOD for perk 1. Don't run overkill, don't touch that 725, please don't, because in this method, it'll involve having to kill enemies, so dying from claymores and C4, etc. will not be something that you want happening to you. Our second perk is going to be hardline. I'll get to that later as to why you want that, but perk 3 is 100% your choice. You could use something like battle hardened to stack with EOD, or like I personally use, tune up for constant dead silence or stopping power. For ground war, I do recommend swapping out EOD with cold blooded to counter the thermal spam, as well as all the kill streaks that are up in the air. For field upgrades, I still recommend using dead silence and stopping power. However, I do recommend using dead silence more unless you need ammo, which is where stopping power comes into play, and you'll get the damage boost as well. Dead silence allows you to take those flanks and get on enemies without them having to see or hear you, so it's a must in my book. Now, for the most important part, it's the kill streaks, not the guns, since you can use your own. For the first kill streak, you want to use the counter UAV. You might wonder why you shouldn't use the regular UAV. Now, it's because most people already use the UAV, so it's already likely there is one up in the air from your team. When using the counter UAV though, most people make the mistake of calling in right over the enemies. Don't do that. You're going to want to call it far out of the map, literally out of bounds, because it still takes effect and disables their minimap regardless of the distance. That's something a lot of people don't know, and counter UAVs will give you points every time something happens with an enemy, so you'll see the points come in very fast. The next kill streak, some of you might want to cringe from this, but hear me out. You're going to want to run white phosphorus. Now, before you get ready to blow up the comments, call me an idiot because it never gets kills, only assists. That's exactly my point. White phosphorus gets you an absolutely wild amount of XP due to the insane amount of assists you get because of the number of people in the game modes. Plus, it makes it way easier for you to get kills because all the enemies are not only weakened, they can't really see because of how obstructive the kill streak is. So you can pair it up with the last kill streak, which can be something of your choice, but I personally like to run the advanced UAV or the chopper gunner, because combined with the white phosphorus, they can't see you coming or see the chopper gunner in the air. So basically, it's just a farm of points for you because you can see them, but they can't see you, and your teammates can barely see them either. In regards to the equipment, some of you might hate me for this, but I do recommend C4 and gas for your tactical. As for the gas, it really works like an excellent deterrent like smoke. However, you can kind of see through the gas, but it does stop them from using their equipment or coming at you because of how effective it is. In regards to C4 though, that doesn't really need to be explained. You can detonate in midair and it can stop a lot of people from pushing you or even blow up a lot of explosives that are in the way. So equipment can be your choice, but these are the ones that I recommend to run. And the last one that I want to talk about, which is a short one as well, is attachments. For attachments, you just want to run a nice blend of ADS speed and sprint out time with a minor amount of recoil depending on how you can control the gun's recoil. An attachment I personally think is a must is a stipple pistol grip. Not only does it increase ADS speed, it improves your sprint out time as well. If you're using an SMG, put a barrel which buffs damage range, because it might look like it'll reduce the ADS or the sprint out time, but really I did a lot of testing. It's very unnoticeable. You're not going to notice that difference at all. It's actually going to help you because of the damage range of the gun will be increased. For ARs though, I do recommend a full build of ADS and sprint out time, maybe a compensator on the gun if you can run with that, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't recommend LMG, snipers, or shotguns because to use these, you're kind of forced to camp and enemies will tend to target you if you camp more, something that I found while playing this game. But there you have it though, that's the best way to farm XP in the game besides having double XP. I know that it doesn't sound like a clear-cut due to challenges because we all know that challenges are a good way to farm XP, but from a gameplay perspective, from a way to get points from just playing the game, using those kill streaks, which are honestly the biggest factors to getting a lot of XP, they're the best ways to level up just because of the amount of assists and points you'll get for playing them. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, be sure to slap a like, comment down below what level you are, and like always, I'll catch you guys on the next HummusThunder episode. Peace.